All right, let's dive in. Today we're looking at how to totally nail your Facebook marketing, especially if you're targeting Australia.
Sounds good.
And to help us out, we've got this article from Now Technology Systems.
Okay.
It's called Effective Strategies to Reach Your Target Audience on Facebook.
Right.
And it's from this Australian web design and marketing company, Now Technology Systems.
Yeah, these guys seem to know their stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Especially when it comes to the Aussie market.
Yeah, and that's what we're focusing on today.
Exactly. Australia's got its own unique vibe.
Absolutely.
It's not just a cookie-cutter approach.
Right.
You got to tailor your message.
Okay, so let's get into it.
Sure.
The article starts off by talking about understanding your audience, really knowing who you're talking to.
Yeah, that's crucial.
I mean, I feel like I have a pretty good idea of who my target market is, but this article, it kind of suggests taking it a step further.
It does. It really digs deep.
Yeah.
It talks about building a detailed buyer persona.
Okay, what exactly is a buyer persona?
It's like, imagine you're creating a profile of your ideal customer.
Okay.
You go beyond just their age or location.
Right.
It's about their interests, their habits online, what motivates them, what their pain points are.
You're getting into their head.
Exactly. It helps you connect with them on a deeper level.
So you can speak directly to their needs and desires.
Right.
Okay, I get it. But how do you actually go about creating this persona? Is it just guesswork?
Well, that's where Facebook's tools can be really helpful.
Yeah.
The article talks about Facebook Audience Insights.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
It gives you a ton of data about your existing followers.
Really?
You can see their demographics, their interests, even their buying behavior.
Wow, that's a gold mine of information.
It is. You can use that to inform your buyer persona and make it more accurate.
Okay, so you're using actual data to back up your assumptions.
Exactly. It takes the guesswork out of it.
Okay, but what about reaching new customers? If you're just looking at your existing followers, are you kind of stuck in an echo chamber?
That's a good point.
How do you break out of that?
Well, once you have a solid understanding of your core audience, you can use Facebook's ad targeting to reach new people who share similar characteristics.
Oh yeah, the infamous Facebook ads. I've tried those before, but to be honest, they can be a bit overwhelming.
They can. There are so many options.
So many options.
Where do you even begin?
Exactly.
Well, the article highlights 3 key features that are especially useful, especially for Australian businesses.
All right, lay it on me.
First up, you've got custom audiences. You know how valuable your email list is?
Yeah.
This is like bringing that power into Facebook. You can target people who have already interacted with your brand.
Right.
Like people who visited your website or signed up for your newsletter.
So they're already familiar with you.
Exactly. They're warm leads.
Makes sense.
It's much more effective than just targeting random people.
Gotcha. So that's custom audiences. What else?
Okay, then there's lookalike audiences.
Lookalike? What's that all about?
Imagine this. Facebook playing matchmaker for your business.
Okay, now you've got my attention.
They analyze your best customers, the ones who are loyal and engaged.
Right.
And then they find other Facebook users who are similar to them.
Really?
So you're basically tapping into a pool of potential customers.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It is. It's like finding hidden gems.
Okay, so we've got custom audiences and lookalike audiences.
Yeah.
What's the third one?
The last one is detailed targeting.
Okay.
This is where you get really specific.
So we can get even more granular.
Exactly. You can target people based on their demographics, interests, behaviors, you name it.
Okay, well, like if I was that organic skincare company we talked about,
Yes.
I could target people interested in sustainability.
You got it. People who follow environmental groups or engage with eco-friendly content.
That's amazing. You can really pinpoint your ideal customer.
That's the power of detailed targeting.
But even with the best targeting in the world,
Yeah.
if your content's boring, nobody's going to care.
You're absolutely right. Content is king.
So what does the article say about creating content that resonates with Australians?
Well, it emphasizes 3 key elements.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Authenticity, visual appeal, and value-driven content.
All right, let's break those down. Starting with authenticity.
Sure.
Australians have a reputation for being pretty down to earth, right?
Totally. They can spot a fake a mile away.
So being genuine is crucial.
Absolutely. You got to be real and relatable.
So ditch the corporate jargon.
Yes. Show the human side of your brand.
Share your story.
Exactly. Connect with your audience on a personal level.
Okay, so it's about building trust.
Exactly. Trust is key.
What about visual appeal? How important is that?
Visuals are super important,
I figured as much.
especially In a market as vibrant as Australia, think stunning landscapes, vibrant colors, authentic imagery that captures the Aussie lifestyle.
So it's about making your content stand out.
Exactly. It's got to grab attention in a crowded newsfeed.
Okay, and lastly, value-driven content.
Right.
What exactly does that mean?
It's about giving your audience something valuable.
More than just pushing products all the time.
Yes. It's about solving problems, answering questions, teaching them something new.
Being helpful, essentially.
Exactly. Position yourself as a trusted resource.
Okay, so like for our organic skincare company, they could share tips on creating a natural skincare routine?
Yeah.
Or talk about the benefits of different ingredients.
Absolutely. Provide valuable content, and people will see you as an expert.
And that builds trust and loyalty.
Exactly. It's all connected.
Okay, so we've got our audience, we've got our content. Now we need to figure out when to post it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Timing is everything.
I've heard things like post on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. for maximum engagement.
Right.
But it can't be that simple, can it?
Unfortunately, there's no magic formula.
So how do you figure out the best time to post?
The article emphasizes testing and observation.
Using Facebook analytics, right?
Exactly. It'll show you when your audience is most active.
So I need to look at my own data.
Yes. Experiment with different posting times and see what works best for you.
It's an ongoing process.
It is. But it's worth it to reach more people.
Okay, we've covered a lot.
We have.
Understanding our audience, crafting content, timing our posts. But there's got to be more, right? What else do we need to know to truly master Facebook marketing, especially in Australia?
Oh, there's definitely more.
All right, well, let's keep diving in then.
Sounds good to me.
I feel like we've gotten pretty technical with all this talk about targeting and algorithms.
Yeah, it can be a bit much.
But at the end of the day, isn't it all about connecting with people?
Absolutely. You got to build relationships.
Real human connections.
Exactly. And that's especially true in Australia.
Oh, yeah. Why is that?
Australians really value genuine interactions.
Right.
They want to see the real you, not some faceless corporation.
So how do you show that authenticity on Facebook?
Well, the article talks about treating your Facebook page like a two-way street.
What do you mean?
Don't just broadcast your message.
Right.
Engage with your audience.
So respond to comments.
Yeah. Answer questions, participate in discussions.
Show that you're listening.
Exactly. It's all about building those relationships.
Okay, I get it. But that sounds time-consuming.
I hear you.
Especially for small businesses that are already stretched thin.
Yeah, it's about finding a balance.
So you don't have to reply to every single comment.
No, but try to acknowledge your audience as much as possible.
Make them feel heard.
Exactly. Even a simple "thanks for your comment" can go a long way.
What about negative comments? Those can be tough.
They can. But the article has some advice for dealing with them.
Okay, what's the secret?
Address them publicly and professionally.
So don't ignore them.
No. Acknowledge the issue, offer a solution if you can.
And if it gets heated,
take the conversation offline.
Out of the public eye.
Yeah, it's about protecting your brand reputation.
And maybe turning a negative into a positive.
Exactly. It's an opportunity to show great customer service.
Okay, so beyond responding to comments, are there other ways to build that sense of community?
Absolutely. The article talks about the power of Facebook groups.
Oh, yeah, Facebook groups.
They can be a bit hit or miss.
I know, some of them are full of spam.
Yeah, but when used strategically, they can be a goldmine.
Okay, so how do you find the right groups?
Look for groups relevant to your industry or target audience.
Makes sense.
Groups that are active and well-moderated.
And full of potential customers,
Well,
right?
Exactly. That's the key.
Okay, so once you've found the right groups, what then?
Don't just barge in and start promoting yourself.
Oh, that's a rookie mistake.
It is. Focus on providing value, answering questions, being a helpful member of the community.
So it's about building relationships, not just selling.
Exactly. Establish yourself as a trusted resource.
And people will start to see you as an expert.
That's right. It's a long game, but it's worth it.
Okay, we've talked about audience, content, timing, engagement.
We have covered a lot.
But what about the financial side of things?
Yeah, marketing can be expensive.
The article mentions promoting with purpose. What does that mean?
It's about aligning your promotions with your overall goals.
So not just chasing quick sales.
Right. It's about building lasting customer relationships.
And thinking long-term.
Exactly. Investing in strategies that will pay off down the road.
So Facebook ads can be part of that strategy.
They can. But you got to use them strategically.
Target them effectively.
Yeah.
Craft compelling ad copy.
Exactly. And track your results to see what's working.
So it's not just about throwing money at ads and hoping to the best.
No. It's about being smart and making every dollar count.
What about other types of promotions?
Oh, yeah. You can get creative.
Like what?
Contests, giveaways, exclusive content for your followers.
Those are good ideas.
It's about making your audience feel special.
And giving them a reason to stick around.
Precisely. But remember, it's got to be authentic.
No sneaky tactics or misleading claims.
Definitely not. Transparency is key.
Build trust by being genuine.
Exactly. That's how you create a strong brand reputation.
Okay, this has been incredibly helpful.
Glad to hear it.
We've really dug deep into Facebook marketing in Australia.
Yo, we have.
But before we wrap up, is there any final piece of advice?
Actually, there is one more thing.
Ooh, a secret weapon.
You could say that.
I'm all ears.
It's all about user-generated content.
Okay, tell me more. So you're saying user-generated content. What's the big deal with that?
Okay, think about it this way. What's more convincing than someone who actually uses your product raving about it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like word of mouth, but amplified.
Right, because it's coming from real people, not the brand itself.
Exactly. And Australians, they love sharing their experiences.
They do. They're all about those genuine recommendations.
So imagine our organic skincare company, right?
Yeah.
They could encourage customers to post selfies showing off their amazing skin.
Oh, I like that.
Or have them do short video reviews talking about their favorite products.
That's brilliant. It's like free marketing.
It is. And it's super effective because people trust other people more than they trust brands.
It's that social proof thing.
Exactly. People are more likely to buy something if they see their friends recommending it.
Makes sense. So how do you actually encourage this user-generated content?
Well, there are a few ways. You could create a branded hashtag.
Okay, like a catchy little phrase people can use when they post.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could run contests, give people a reason to share their experiences.
I bet people love winning free stuff.
They do. And it's a win-win for the brand, too.
Because you're getting all this great content.
Exactly. And you can even feature some of the best user-generated content on your own page.
Oh, that's a good idea. Showcase those happy customers.
It's all about building that community, creating a buzz around your brand.
I love it. User-generated content, the secret weapon of Facebook marketing in Australia.
It's definitely a powerful tool.
Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive, it feels like the key takeaway is that Facebook marketing isn't just about the technical stuff.
You're right. It's not just algorithms and ads.
It's about building those human connections, creating a community around your brand.
And providing value.
Yes, giving people a reason to care.
And if you can tap into that Australian spirit of authenticity and connection, you're golden.
Absolutely. Well, this has been an amazing conversation.
I've enjoyed it.
We've learned so much about how to reach the right people on Facebook in Australia.
And don't forget about user-generated content.
Oh, yeah. That's a game changer.
It really is.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It really does. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Until next time.
Keep exploring, keep learning, and we'll see you on the next deep dive.